Hi, Lindsay, and welcome to your private reading. This is the Dream Medium. So, I understand that you would like a relationship profile reading about your love interest name, Agata. Please forgive me if I am mispronouncing her name. I do sincerely apologize. Um, just try to bear with me because I do like to say names during my reading. So if I am mispronouncing it, just please forgive me and just try to bear with me. Um, so I did go through our email. I was trying to see what your love interest name was, and I noticed that you did send me an explanation of what was going on. So I want to thank you for taking the time to explain to me, but the way I do my readings, I do specifically ask that, my customers do not give me any information on your love life. Just because I feel like that kind of defeats the point of getting a tarot reading because my cards will tell me everything that I need to know. I also don't ask for any information on my customer's love life because I don't want to give a biased perspective. I don't want I want to be able to channel your message without having any biased feelings or, agreeing with you or disagreeing with your partner. So that's why I just ask for no explanation. So while I do appreciate you taking the time to write me, I have to be honest, I didn't read it completely. I was just trying to find your love interest name, Agata. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle the cards for you, and then I will display your spread. So for these relationship profile readings, you will be getting three spreads. Your first spread is about your past, your second spread is about what's happening presently, and then your third spread is about what will happen in the future between you and her. All right. Relationship profile reading for Lindsay and Agata. Relationship profile reading for Lindsay and Agata. What happens in the past? What happens in the past between Lindsay and Agata? What happens in the past between Lindsay and Agata? What is happening presently between Lindsay and Agata? What is happening presently? What is happening presently between Lindsay and Agata? What will happen in the future between Lindsay and Agata? What will happen in the future? A relationship profile reading. What will happen in the future? Alrighty. One more time. Ooh. Alright. Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Ace of Cups, Three of Wands, Death card, Hangman. Let's see. Alright, Lindsay. Alright. So, your the top three cards represents what happened in the past between you and Agata. And So, starting with your past spread, this is all about what took place in the past. So, you have the Six of Pentacles, you have the Four of Swords, and next you have the Ace of Cups. Really, what I'm seeing here with the Six of Pentacles is imbalance. Whenever I get the Six of Pentacles um, in a love reading, I see that there's a lack of balance. I see that one partner was giving more than they were receiving. I see that it wasn't a mutual effort relationship. One partner was doing more work than the other partner. So I'm just going to ask for clarity on this Six of Pentacles. Let's see. You have the Fool card. Ooh. You have the Five of Swords. So really what I'm seeing here with the Fool card and the Five of Swords is that the partner who was not meeting their person halfway was pretty much straying away from the relationship. They were going somewhere else outside of the relationship. The Fool card is when a person takes a huge risk. And I'm really seeing here that if this was your partner who was, you know, sort of straying away from the relationship, they were doing it carelessly, they were doing it recklessly. I'm just seeing that this person really didn't consider the consequences of their actions, or they didn't consider how it would affect you. Um, yeah, it's almost as if they were kind of being self-indulgent. It was all about them and how they feel, but not so, you know, how would Lindsay feel? Um, you also have the Five of Swords, so I really feel like this person was interacting with other people outside of the connection. And that explains why this Six of Pentacles came out, because when you're dealing with two people, it's really hard. It's even impossible to really give both people what they deserve. You're either going to be giving one person your attention and then the other person nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that imbalance comes into play. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. What's going on with the Six of Pentacles? Judgment card is here. Ooh. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, I always call it my sneaky card. You can even tell by the image here. Notice how this gentleman, it's like he's doing something really sneaky and he's looking behind him to see if anybody is going to notice. I just feel like this person was getting away with being involved with other people. And the reason why I say they were getting away with it is because you were actually not making a decision. You were kind of just at a standstill, letting them do this to you. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. And really what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Wands is that's where the problem was. The problem was that you allowed your person, if they were the ones who were entertaining other people outside of the connection, you allowed your person to get away with this, and they got so comfortable with doing those sneaky things behind your back to the point where they were heavily involved with someone else while being with you. Let's see. You even have the Five of Wands. So I call the Five of Wands card my commotion card because you can see here there's 5 people being involved in this fight, and they each have their own wands to defend themselves. So this is chaos, this is commotion. This also represents when a problem is not only involving you and your person, but it's also involving people outside of the connection, third party, friends, family, children. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Two of Wands and Knight of Swords. So this is their energy, the partner who is stepping out. Really, they're carrying, well, at least in the past, they were carrying a knight energy, and knights are known to be very, very indecisive, especially here with the Two of Wands. That just clarifies that they really needed to make a decision between two people, but they were refusing to. Notice how this gentleman, he has the world in his hand, and he has these two wands. So when a person says they have the world in their hand, that means that they feel like they have a lot of control. And so this person I just feel like they felt so comfortable with their wrongdoings. Clarify the Four of Swords. Clarify the Four of Swords. King of Swords. Clarify the... Ooh. Two of Pentacles came out. Clarify the Four of Swords. Strength card. So really with this Four of Swords, this is when, whenever I see the Four of Swords, it just reminds me of a person who is a little too calm for their environment. Like if you'll see here, this person, they're trying to get a peace of mind, they're trying to get some rest, but right above them you see these three swords, and right below them you see these swords. So they're in a chaotic situation, they're in a dangerous situation, yet they're kind of trying to pretend as if everything's okay. They could even be contemplating, but in clarity of the Four of Swords, you have the Five of Pentacles. So right away, what I see with this Five of Pentacles, it's almost as if there was an easier way out of this situation, but there was one partner who was choosing the harder way. It's kind of like you can either leave the situation and get your abundance and fulfillment somewhere else with someone else, or stay, and you chose to stay. You even have the King of Swords here, so I really feel like things got really nasty. It's like the more you try to kind of accept the situation and stay, the worse things got. Like the more tolerant you were of this situation, the worse it got. The King of Swords is a very cutting individual, can be very mean, can be very hurtful. I'm just getting the word rejection. Next, you have the Two of Pentacles. So this is a person who is juggling, a person who is extremely, incredibly indecisive. And you have the Strength card. I feel like your person was juggling you and someone else, but you were the other person, right? So it's like they had you and they had someone else, but you were the person who was tolerating. Like you were willing to stay and wait for them to kind of get their life together. Okay, so let's look at this Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. What does that offer? Give me one more clarity on the Ace of Cups. Moon card. I feel like your person, if they were the one who was stepping out of the connection, I feel like they gave an offer to someone else. Like they started a new beginning with someone else. That's what the Ace of Cups even is. It's an offer. They tried they they tried to start a new beginning with someone else. Like they left this connection behind. And you even see here the Tower card. So they did end up making a decision, and they didn't choose you. They chose the other person, which caused this, drastic change, this major change in your life. You have the Moon card though. Let's see what this Moon card is about. Clarify the Moon card. Queen of Pentacles. You may have not even known. Maybe you didn't know that they chose someone else, because the Moon card is secrecy. And you see this Queen of Pentacles, she wants to give her offer, but she can't. She doesn't have her arms extended to someone. She's holding her pentacle. She has a specific person in mind to give her pentacle to, but the problem is perhaps they don't feel the same way, or she's unable to give her pentacle to them, and that's why she looks really sad and she's holding on to it. Ace of Swords, what I'm hearing is something worth fighting for. I feel like you did know about this though. You knew about what they were doing, but you chose to stay. Give me more information on like Ace of Cups. Two of Swords. Ooh, let's see. Ten of Wands. You definitely chose to stay in this situation and carry this burden. You knew what was going on. Two of Swords is even saying that it's not that you didn't know what decisions to make. I just feel like you were kind of refusing to make a decision because that decision would not be what you truly want, which is to leave, but you don't want to leave. Let's see. Verify the Ace of Cups. What's going on? Five of Cups. I really feel like this person was heavily invested in someone else. I really do. Clarify the Three of Wands. Have the Four of Wands. Give me one more clarity on the, let's see. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. Ten of Pentacles. So this is all about the present, what's happening currently. Now, the Ten of Wands is my redemption card. So I feel like you're trying to like really fix this situation so that the two of you can redeem this connection. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. Did the two of you try to go to counseling, perhaps? I don't know, I just feel like... You even have the Ten of Pentacles. So you guys could have children. You see this older gentleman, it's like he's kind of thinking about him and his partner when they were younger and they had their child. This is a long-term situation that you're in. Maybe you guys are married, maybe you guys have children. If not, then this could just represent that there's history, that the two of you have spent a lot of time together, or you have known each other for a long time. But I really feel like the two of you, both of you, kind of try to fix this, especially if you have children. Let's see. Clarify the Death card. So you have Death, which is an ending, but then you have the Star card, which is a beginning. So let's see. Ooh, this one right here. Ten of Cups. Magician. You know, really what the death card, notice how this was all about redemption, right? I even got the word counseling, like maybe the two of you try to fix things, because of the kids or marriage, or maybe because y'all just, the two of you have known each other for a long time, but to try to get this new beginning. But then look at this death card right after. So perhaps your partner changed their mind. She probably changed her mind, put an ending to this, and she tried to start something new. Clarify the Hangman. What's going on with this Hangman card? Three of Pentacles. Chariot. Three of Cups. Yeah, she definitely, it's like for a brief period, you felt like there was hope. You felt like she would be willing to kind of go through some change, or she would change her mind, go through counseling to try to redeem this connection, start a new beginning, like start over, put all of this to an end and just focus on each other. But the death card is saying no, like later on she kind of ended that, and she ended this with you to start a new beginning. Ten of Cups, this is completion, this is fulfillment, this is the happily ever after. The Magician, yeah, it's like she definitely refused to go with what you wanted, which was to fix things and redeem this. This is what you wanted, a new beginning, to start fresh, to work on this happily ever after, completion, fulfillment, raising the kids, settling down with each other. You see the children here. The two of you could definitely have kids. Magician, this is your hard work. You were trying to make something, magicians make the impossible possible. So it just shows that you were really working hard to fix this. But unfortunately, the death card is saying it didn't happen. She said no. You have the Hangman. So the Hangman is, it's a standstill. It's when no one is taking action. In clarity of the Hangman, you have the Three of Pentacles. Perhaps she went back to that third party. The Chariot. Three of Cups. I'm hearing stagnation. Nothing is going on between the two of you because she went on. The Chariot is a journey, movement. She took a journey for this Three of Cups for someone else. Let's look at your future spread. What's going to happen in the future? Nine of Cups. Nine of Wands. Two of Cups. I'm seeing a lot of fluctuation. A lot of like ups and downs. Let me see. Clarify the Nine of Cups. What's going on here with this Nine of Cups? Knight of Wands. Justice. Three of Cups. I'm not getting a good feeling with that Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Let's see. Queen of Wands. Give me one more clarity on the Nine of Wands. Queen of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Wands. King of Cups. Eight of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. High Priestess. The Fool. Ace of Wands. Okay, I'm seeing some positivity here. Okay. There's still going to be some ups and downs, but I do see a positive ending here. You have the Nine of Cups, and in clarity of the Nine of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands and the Justice. I didn't really get a good I didn't get a good feeling with this Nine of Cups. I kind of felt like, so the Nine of Cups, you can even tell it's like it's my ego card. Notice how this gentleman, he has his arms folded and behind him are these nine cups. So he knows what he has. He knows that he has a lot to offer. It could probably even be something materialistically. Maybe he has a lot of money. But whatever it is a person who has an inflated ego because they feel pretty much they feel invincible, you know, they feel like they have everything and they're not willing to give it up. These nine cups, you see how he has his arms folded? He is not willing to give up not even one cup to anybody. So in clarity of the Nine of Cups, like I said, you have the Knight of Wands. I feel like there's going to be like a battle. Like someone doesn't want to have to give up something. The Justice card is even here. So there could be like some court case. Maybe fighting over property. But I feel like it's more in a manipulating way because the Four of Cups came. So it's kind of like a person manipulating someone to do what they want them to do. Like, oh, if you don't do what I want you to do, then I can't share this with you. I can't share something with you. It's kind of like a manipulative tactic, and they're going to be bringing a court case into it. Like maybe like forcing someone to, you know, like forcing your way with someone, but it's manipulative because you're pretty much giving them like an ultimatum, you know? Nine of Wands. In clarity of the Nine of Wands, you have the Queen of Wands with the Six of Cups. You also got the Queen of Swords, King of Cups, Eight of Cups. I just see like in the future there's gonna be so many ups and downs. Like there's not really gonna be like a stable energy between the two of you. So that's why I'm trying to really see the future here, because the Six of Cups is a reunion card. But a reunion can happen and then a separation can happen again. You know what I mean? So I feel like the two of you will have to reconnect to settle certain things. Like the two of you can, I just feel like the two of you have a responsibility together. So even if the two of you are not romantically involved with each other, you're still going to have to deal with each other, like talk to each other. King of Cups, Queen of Swords, Eight of Cups. Give me more clarity on this Nine of Wands. What's going to be happening? Nine of Wands. Oh, there's going to be a release. Okay. The World card. Page of Swords. Okay, that's what it is. So it's like the two of you are still going to be, dealing with each other, but I don't see like a romantic reconnection. The Six of Cups, it's all of that. It's all about the past, reminiscing about someone from your past, reconnecting, reconciliation. But then you have the Eight of Wands here, which is release. The Eight of Cups is walking away from something that you have built. This is Eight Cups. So this individual here, they have built a lot with someone, but they're having to put that to an end. They're having to, bring that to a close and move on and start something new and just hope that they will get the fulfillment that they desire, that they deserve, that they were trying so hard to get with someone from their past. The World card, new beginnings. Page of Swords, having a hard time moving forward. I feel like the two of you are just going to be friends. Now you have the Two of Cups, which is passion, mutual passion. It could even be lust. In clarity of the Two of Cups, you have the High Priestess. You have the Fool card. I really see you, it's almost like you're just going to accept that you aren't going to get what you want with this person. Like you're going to, you're going to grow out of this passionate phase where you're constantly chasing this person, trying to get them to love you or trying to get them to stay with you. You're going to grow out of that. And you're going to stop chasing someone who doesn't feel the same way anymore. And it's almost, remember how I said something about a friendship? It's like you're finally going to release them and say, okay, if you don't want to be here anymore, I will support you. I will support you and your new partner. That's just what I'm seeing with these cards. Give me more clarity on the Two of Cups. The Hierophant, yeah. Nine of Swords. That's that pain, but that's that maturity to know I got defeated, but I can't keep on hurting myself like this anymore. I gotta let it go, because the more I hold on to it, the more it hurts. So thank you so much for choosing me to do your reading. I really hope this was helpful, insightful. If you have any questions or concerns, please do let me know, and you're also welcome to give me feedback about how I did on your reading. So thank you so much, and you have a great day.